All right, speaking of the games here, listen up, Tar Heel fans. How about this for a trip to see the Tar Heels play? So remember this catchphrase, I made it up today. Take the train to the game. We looked at Amtrak schedules, and they work pretty well for the Heels game, which is tomorrow in the afternoon at 2:45. I spoke to City Councilman Zach Matheny about just how convenient this really is.
You could come down, have lunch in downtown Greensboro, jump on the train, be down there in an hour and a half. Maybe it takes you 15 more minutes to hop an Uber to the Spectrum Center. Don't have to worry about parking. Don't have to worry about paying for parking. You go right in. I mean, in theory, you could have an adult beverage on the way down on the train, get in there, have a beer, some popcorn, watch the game, Hills win, hang out in Charlotte, watch another game, or in about an hour and a half, hour 45, you're back in Greensboro at home, basically tucking your kids in for dinner or just hanging out. It's that easy.
Yeah, and Matheny says that it's not just about this particular game. He says traveling by train, and actually our depot in Greensboro itself could be a major part of the downtown vibe.
We want to drive actually that train traffic, not only from Greensboro to Charlotte, but Charlotte to Greensboro to Durham to Raleigh to Greensboro. And so in that thought process of that mass transit, we have upcoming plans we'll announce in the 1st of April where we're going to enhance the depot. The depot is one of our classic historic buildings. And so we recognize the mayor of Raleigh recently took the train from Raleigh to Greensboro. We know we got to make that and utilize that building better. And so we want to start driving that train visitation, however you want to call it. And we're going to enhance the depot. And we've got major plans we'll be announcing April 4th.
All right, so here are the train details if you want to see the game that we were talking about, the Carolina game. So you leave Greensboro, you can take the Piedmont 71, that's the name of the train. That leaves at 8, gets to Charlotte at 9:30. The Piedmont 73 leaves at 11:35, gets there at 1:10. That's kind of pushing it because the game's 2:45. But then coming back, the Piedmont 76 leaves Charlotte at 5:30 p.m., arrives in Greensboro at 6:53. That's also hard, might be a little tight. But the Piedmont 78, now you can go get something to eat here. That leaves at 7:45 and gets back here around 9:13. By the way, it takes the same amount of time that it does to drive, by the way, even with the stops, because I've done it. And the round trip for one person is just under $40, so it's a great deal.
And you don't have to worry about parking spaces or any of that kind of jazz.
That was my first thing. No parking spots. I mean, because that is just very frustrating.
When the game is over, the Uber and taxis are lined up.
Oh,
so you just walk out and hop in and go straight to
They're
the
ready
train.
for you.
Just wave. That's all you have to do.
Bypass all the traffic.
Smart. I like it.